Hello everybody, this is BladeCrossEXE, and welcome back to Fate Grand Order. It's time to do the first summoning for Camelot. Yeah, this is round 1, and I see we got a couple of really good looking servants here. I see we have Hassan of Serenity, Nitocris, I think is how you pronounce her name, or maybe Nitocris, the Egyptian bunny looking girl over there. And the one I really want, Saber Lancelot. I'm pretty sure that's Ramesses right there on the front. Ozymandias? Well, not certain about, not certain if that's actually him or not. I know Ramesses is actually coming up soon with Camelot, but the one I'm really looking forward to is Camelot Part 2, where Lancer Arturia becomes available. But first, let's see if I can get, Saber Lancelot. Yeah, during the last summoning, I failed to get Minamoto no Raiko, despite using a good ton of summon tickets I got from the event, as well as a decent amount of quartz. But hey, I got a couple new servants. Like I got that ninja. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I also got Ibaraki Doji. So that'll help me out during the rerun event of Onigashima when it comes around. And as promised, I will be doing the boss battles for the Camelot story mode, at least the ones that are actually relevant to the story, like the biggest ones, like the Knights of the Round Table and some of the others. I did notice a few graphical changes that they've done with Grand Order since the update, and I noticed that there's actually now a slot specifically for extra class servants, in addition to the all class. So now we can have a total of, I think it's 9 servants. Hello, Gold Lancer, or Gold Saber, Lancelot, is that you? My boy! My best Berserker, and now I have him as a Saber class too. Awesome. Yeah, it looks like just the graphics in general of this game have been improved a bit. Everything looks a bit more well-drawn, more well-defined. Like, in terms of the art. And I don't think that during the previous summonings that little... It looks like there's fire underneath the summoning circle now. I don't think that was there last time. Ah, yes, the Origin Bullet. That's one of the ones I was really hoping to get. Ah, Berserker class. Who we got? Ah, Kiyohime. If I had $1 for every Kiyohime I drew, I could afford to buy more quartz. Then I'd actually be able to wail for the servants I wanted. Alright, so yeah, 3 new cards. Lancelot here. Looking pretty cool. Increase Noble Phantasm and gain critical stars. Erendite Overload. Significant damage to a single enemy. Yeah, Lancelot's one of the Knights of the Round Table. And what does this do? Increase Noble Phantasm strength by 15% if you're an assassin. So that's pretty much made for Kirutsugu. Origin Bullet. Apply Ignore Invincible and apply 35% special attack caster to yourself. Okay, okay. I dig it. Thank you, Sir Lancelot. You make a good pairing with your Berserker double. Though I gotta say, I think I probably prefer the Berserker's Noble Phantasm. Just a Gatling gun that shoots everything. Another Jeweled Sword. I've almost got enough of those for a max limit break. One thing I noticed, I was playing around with some of the battles earlier, and ooh, Battle of Camelot. That's a new one. I was playing around with the battles earlier to try to gain a few more quartz before I did the summoning, and I did notice that the turn change was a lot faster. Like usually there's a second pause after the enemy attacks, and then it goes back to you, but there's like no pause now. It just goes straight back to you and continues on. Oh, hello there. Not familiar with you. Tawaro Toda. Or Tawara Toda. Archer class servant. I know Tristan is going to be available during the second round of this. Alright, we got an assassin. Who is it? Ah, there we go. Hassan of Serenity. Sweet. Now, I think the only Hassan I'm missing is King Hassan, which will be available later. Another Archer class. Is it the dude I just got? Nope, another Billy the Kid. Well, that's monoprism fodder. A lot of servants this pull. Lancer class. Another Romulus, yeah. Ain't got you in a while, but, you know, monoprism. So, one thing I did notice is that, apparently, even though Fate Grand Order has been out for about a year now, it's like almost a year exactly to the day, maybe a day or so later, they are not doing the 1-year anniversary summoning on the day of. It'll probably actually be in July, because we got some notifications from Fate Grand Order about Anime Expo, and that's going to be taking place in July. So I think the 1-year anniversary Lucky Bag summoning, whatever it's called, the guaranteed SSR gacha will happen sometime in July. And I've been thinking it over, trying to figure out what pool I'm going to try to summon from. The only two that are going to be up for grabs that I really want are Jeanne and Lancer Arteria when she comes around. And then a third one that I could... actually, there's 4 that I want, but 2 of them are in one pool, 2 are in the other. Alright, let's check out these new servants before we go any further. Protection of the Dragon King. Buster card effectiveness. Alright, not bad. And, all allies Noble Phantasm engage by 10% when you're defeated. Okay, that didn't sound terrible if I can max limit break it. Hassan of Serenity, what do you bring to the table? What's your Noble Phantasm? Zabania, again? Chance to inflict instant death. Okay. Morph. Decreased charge and critical rate for 1 enemy. Alright, sounds cool, sounds cool. Okay, sure, I'll cook for you. Okay. Well, you're certainly an interesting one. Too bad I don't use the Hassans that much. Alright, well, that's all we got for the summoning, and yeah, I've already started the Camelot campaign trying to get to the first boss battle. Alright, so what I was saying is, when it comes to the upcoming Lucky Bag summon, there's only 4 servants that I really actually want to try to get. The rest of them, if I do get them, good, but not what I'm after. One thing I noticed is that Tamamo no Mei is actually a really good caster. I've never really used her until the Onigashima event, and she just really helped out during that. Of course, I want Jeanne d'Arc, so that way I can have normal Jeanne in addition to having Jalter. And I really wanted Jack the Ripper, because she is one of the best assassins that the game has to offer so far. Now, I love Mysterious Hero in X, but Jack's got higher attack power, and some of her skills are better used for attacking non-Saber opponents, when Mysterious Hero in X is pretty much just an anti-Saber. So while I love Arteria, best waifu, Jack is a better assassin. And then the last one was Lancer Arteria, which will be available during the Camelot summoning Part 2, and if the Lucky Bag does come out like July 6th or 7th, as it was saying, then yeah, it's a little over a week from now. So I'll have 2 chances to get her then. One's a guaranteed chance that I will get a 5-star servant, and it might be her, it might not, and the other one is just during the Camelot summoning. Well, so for this little first round, I didn't get the 2 super rare ones. Like, let me go back and double check, see who they were, what their names were. I got Lancelot, he's the big one I was after. So let's see, we have, yeah, Ozymandias, which I'm pretty sure that is Ramesses, according to the Japanese version, and Nitocris. Nitocris is only a 4-star. I could have swore she was a 5-star. I guess not. Does it say if they will or won't be available later? It doesn't say, but since this is story related, I'm pretty sure they will be added to the thing later. One thing that kind of bugs me about these, all these banners is that one of the few servants that I really want, Lancer Arteria Alter, she's almost never available in these unless it's just a flat-out story banner, or if it's a banner specifically designed to fit her. Like, the only two 4-star Lancers that are here are Elizabeth Bathory and Fiona MacCumail, which I have Elizabeth, so I don't really need her. But, yeah, that looks like all I got for this video. Did the summoning, got the one I really wanted, didn't get the other two that are kind of important that I will try to get later. So yeah, I call this one a success for me, just because I really like the Knights of the Round Table. Got Saber Lancelot, gonna start grinding him as soon as I can get some more EXP cards for him. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash and Blaze Productions. Tune in next time when we actually begin the boss battles of Camelot. You know, stay tuned, because we do finally have some Fate Extella coming back. I've already started working on those videos. I just gotta trim it down a bit because they're kind of lengthy. And eventually we'll get the Camelot summoning part 2, and stay tuned for the guaranteed SSR Lucky Back summoning whenever that comes around. Alright, thank you all for watching. Peace out.